Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is a beer from Cigar City. This is their flagship beer. This is Alai IPA. This is, I mean, obviously the beer to have down in Florida. You can find in gas stations, I assume decently find it on tap. And so yes, also just one of, in my opinion, one of the best IPAs on the market that's widely accessible. I believe I did a blind taste test of IPAs, and did this come out on tap? I forget. I'll post a video, guys. You guys find out. It is a favorable beer in my opinion. So the beer comes in a deep gold to light amber color. Has a little bit of chill haze to it. It has an off-white head. This is reasonably fresh. It's about 2 months. On the nose, you have a little bit of that kind of toffee candy sweetness. It almost has this kind of fruity, overripe kind of grapefruit and strawberry note. A little bit of floral dancing in there as well, but again, with that kind of like stickily sweet malt behind it. It's quite aromatic. It almost has a little bit of this kind of like starburst kind of aroma to it. Strawberry starburst. Yeah, a little bit of citrus, but a good amount of just like red berry and tropical fruit and mango, passion fruit. Nice nose on that, cheers, wow. And then along, it's amplified with the candy nose because of that kind of toffee, caramel kind of sweetness with the malt profile. On the palate, quite nice. It's just a crisp, delicious kind of familiar kind of IPA. 7.5%, so it's almost double IPA range. The beer, again, follows with that kind of strawberry starburst kind of flavor to it. It has a little bit of citrus, kind of grapefruit. A generic kind of West Coast kind of, actually a little bit more like red grapefruit kind of flavor dancing in there. The malt comes in, it pops up with a little bit of that kind of biscuity sweetness. The beer is not as aggressively bitter as some West Coast IPAs, but it's still decently bitter. It's medium plus bitterness, I would argue. Really awesome balance of that kind of sweet malt profile, along with those tropical fruits, along with that kind of candied fruit quality. Again, that malt really plays into the fruitiness of the hops, so it really accentuates, again, it really tastes like almost like, even like pushing it towards like cherry starburst. It has a rich kind of candied note to it. And then on the back end, it has that kind of like grapefruit pith, familiar kind of West Coast bitterness to it. Just a wonderfully executed IPA. I'd argue easily one of the best IPAs that you can get off the shelf if you can find it accessible. Definitely in the range of that kind of West Coast kind of IPA, but also just tweaked a little bit to be a little bit more candy forward, be a little bit more tropical, instead of leaning directly on just C hops and that kind of piney note to it. This beer for me is just beautifully executed. Can't go wrong with it if you get it fresh. So I think this has got to be like a 94. This is Alai from Cigar City. Absolutely fantastic. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.